Nestled in the heart of the North Carolina mountains lies Wilkes County, which at one time was considered for statehood. The 13th largest county in the state, Wilkes County is the epicenter of forestry in the mountain region. There, Bee and Martha Towns manage a 131-acre forest. Bee and Martha are very active in their community. They both worked in education at Wilkes Community College. Bee, a horticulture professor and co-founder of Merlefest, and Martha, a dental assisting instructor. However, they made it a priority to manage the property they have been blessed with. Though it is productive and well managed, it started out from humble beginnings.
And it was a Depression era farm with goats climbing in apple trees and old farmhouse buildings and huge gullies and a lot of kudzu. And so, it certainly wasn't the quality of a living that we desired, and we gradually evolved into getting out of the cow pastures that my cousins were farming and plant trees in tree shelters, which were sometimes good and sometimes not for survival of the early trees. And Bee has worked and continues to work really hard with continuing to develop it.
We were interested in the history, and the old schoolhouse over here about 90 years ago was Little Rock School, where some of Martha's family members and the community came to school. And our driveway is the old Burke Way, old Highway 18 in the carriage and buggy days. And so we took a lot of pride in looking back at the history of the land.
To get the forest to its current level, they have had to endure many challenges.
The invasives.
Yeah.
The invasives are the biggest challenge. We've been very aggressive with that. We've done some experimenting with that. Tommy Blackburn, as a consultant forester, has helped us some with that. We see some successes with that. It's an ongoing project.
Bee he wanted rid of it, and he had started on the project himself, and he was doing a good job, but what he was doing was costing him a little too much, and come up with a little different herbicide program that has worked. And he's been real good at letting me do some experimenting, and I've done a lot of learning in this also, and we've done some trial and error, and it seems like more of our trials has been successes than failures. So it's been a learning process.
Despite all of the challenges, however, they have had many successes.
And the county forester, Jody Brady, behind him, approached us and said, "No, you're getting ready to do this. I might suggest to you that with all this heavy fescue that you consider something different, and we've got an improved strain of loblolly pine over here in the Morganton district that we're experimenting with, and would you consider being an experimental farm and planting these improved western strain of loblolly?" And we said yes. I think looking back on it, the loblollies were the biggest success.
And I'll just mention a success that I was doubtful of, this controlled burn. In my history of living here, I had never seen anything like that. And so on my birthday one year, I came out from the Y, and there was this big slew of workers with their burning going on, and I'm just like, what in the world? It was like smoke, but then afterwards it was the most beautiful, clean. Even now when you look out in the lights, right, you've got the shadow of that burn, and our forest looks incredible afterwards. So I was doubtful that was necessary or something I was not familiar with, but shoot, I love it now. I'm ready to have them come back.
All right. And what is your favorite part of their forest?
I guess the diversity of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you get to work in real old forest, and then we're working in plantations, and it's you've got a diverse the different species of trees that you know, some of the stuff we don't work with here normally, but it's the opportunity of learning and seeing different stuff that you don't get to see every day. I'd say that's my favorite part of being up there, and B's just wonderful to work with. And he's a fountain of knowledge, and he's always, if you've got a question, he's willing to answer it, and it's a joy to work with him. And if you can keep up with him.